guys, how's it going? Trying out a George Benson signature model here today, made by Ibanez. This is one nice instrument right here. That's all I can say. Well, I'm going to say a lot more, but I'm going to start by saying that. Really cool, really comfortable to play. This isn't mine. This belongs to my dad. He brought it out today and dropped it off. I've played this some, not a lot though, just at his house for a few minutes, for no real length of time here. But this thing is really fun to play. The neck on this thing is mint. It is probably the best feeling profile neck of any guitar that I've ever been around. Just fits my hand really nice. I have small hands, so it's not too narrow at the nut though, because sometimes I have a few guitars that are just too narrow at the nut, and it's hard to play, first chord positions and stuff like that. So what we just heard there was on the neck pickup. Playing through a Vox AC-15 here, no frills, just a little reverb, okay? Let's try both together. It's got that kind of Les Paul 335 thing, which it really should, right? It's got the F-holes and the humbuckers. It's a little thicker, not by a lot though. Just a great tone. I'm not sure what these pickups are. I haven't looked them up yet. I'll probably write something in the comments after I figure it out, but they're really good quality. I mean, these things really sound good, and they're well matched together, which is important. Sometimes you get pickups that are too hot and they don't want to work together, right? So these do. So like I said, so that's both pickups together. Let's go back to the neck for a second. Big fat blue sound. I really like that neck pickup. It's got a good punch to it too. All right, let's try both pickups again. Just starting to get that nice rich Les Paul, sonic thing happening. You can hear the clock starting to happen. What I call the clock, when you got both pickups on, it does this kind of phase thing with a Les Paul and a 335, and you get that tone. It's kind of rich and bright, and it still has bass to it. One of my favorite tones. Okay, here's the neck pickup. A lot of back to that one. It's not bright though. It's got, it's got a nice warm thing to it. It really does. I really like that, actually. Of course, you guys can already tell I'm not playing jazz on this. That's just what I do. I immediately try playing rock and blues on every guitar I get a hold of, just to see if what they'll do, right? But you could play some nice jazz on this, So it's got all that stuff, really nice. It's got again, with the both pickups engaged, you kind of get that Les Paul or the Zepp kind kind of thing. It's all there though. You know what I mean? It's just a little different thing. Obviously, you ain't gonna take this on stage and hook up a stack and dime it without getting feedback. That's not gonna happen. Although, I don't know, the guy from Yes used to play stuff like this on stage. George does too, George Benson. So, you know, I guess it'll handle it. I'm sitting in front of this amp and it's pretty loud and I haven't had any issues, so I guess you probably could crank it up. That'll be another test I'm going to try to see how loud I can get it, without feeding back. But it's just got a cool feel to it. It's really comfortable. The neck, like I said, is super comfortable. I love the profile. It's just killer. The fret ends on this guitar and the fretwork, top shelf. And I mean that. I mean, I do this stuff all the time. The fret ends on this are like Q-tips. That's what you want. I mean, they're just, you could let an infant baby run his hand across there. I am not kidding you. It's really something to look up to. Now, I have other guitars on the wall shaped like this, and the fretwork isn't that good. And I just said it out loud on camera. I'm sorry, but I'm just telling you like it is. The fretwork and the fit and finish on this guitar are as good as I've ever seen, hands down. I mean, the book matching, the wood selection, everything. This thing is just a beauty and really fun to play. It really is, and it's not uncomfortable. It actually, this is like a Gibson copy. Let's just say it. We all know it is, but it's just comfortable. It's comfortable to sit down and play or stand up and play. It's not too thick this way, so your arms like bunched up over the top of the guitar, and that's tough. Dreadnoughts are like that and whatnot, but really warm tone here. I just love this thing already. I like F-hole guitars anyway. They do a certain thing. And I have quite a collection going of F-hole guitars, but this one's cool. And it's a little thicker, that's all. But I like it. It's got a little different tone to it than like a 335. You can kind of hear some acoustic value because of the thickness of the body. Well, okay, guys, let's take a close look at it. I'll show you the wood grain and stuff. You really should stick around and check out. The wood grain on the back of this guitar is really special. So without further ado, I'm going to unplug this thing and we'll take a nice look at it. Okay, guys, here we go. Okay, folks, there it is right here, sitting right on the stool. Spruce top, I'm going to say. Look at the thickness of that tailpiece. I mean, that's got to be over a 1/2 inch thick. And it's got some metal under there where the strings hook to as well. Pretty thick top, I love the pick guard, how they, sunburst it. Really cool touch. Some people may not like that. I think it's cool. At first, I was like, I don't know, but I really like it now. It would have been cool if they would have left this section yellow. You would have really been hard pressed to pick it out, Oh well, it's cool like it is. It's got a nice inlay too. And that's rosewood, I'm gonna say, by the looks. It's got the same kind of, I guess they're just blocks, but almost like the parallelogram kind of feel or look, what have you, but really pretty, really well done. Then you got the George Benson flower pot on the headstock. Okay, let's look at the back. Okay, guys, now check this out, right? You got maple, right? It's flame maple, and you can see it's kind of like tiger striped, okay? But look at the figuring going this direction too. It goes in both directions. And that's on both sides. Really cool. Now, you don't just see that in every guitar. I've held many of them in my hands in my lifetime, and you just don't see that all the time. It's kind of cool. Anyway, they did a great job painting the guitar. The sunburst is cool. Real professional job. Here's the neck. Three-piece, I would say. And the headstock is multiple pieces too. And that's mahogany. I believe that's mahogany. I don't mind this, how they did it. Now, when you get the grains opposed and you have a piece in the middle of it and glued up, I think it's stronger actually. Let's take a look at the frets. Okay guys, here we go. That's what you want to see. Beautiful work. I mean, those are so smooth. Makes a difference. That stuff bugs me when I play a guitar and I feel every fret, or it's like a hurdle, or it's poking into my hand. I can't think about playing guitar. I think about fixing the guitar then. It's just what it is, but... Okay, guys. Well, thanks for watching this one. I hope this helped if you're searching for one of these. I recommend it. These are so nice and just a great instrument. Well built. I just can't say enough good things about it. I can't find any bad things about it. Let's just say that. Okay, well, I gotta clean this place up. I got a bunch of amps pulled out that need to go back, and this never ends. I gotta make a hole in there somewhere and try to get a few amps stuffed in. I've run out of room over there again. 2 rows of guitar cases and guitars. Most all of those are full. And my little ISO booth is full of amps and guitars too. I'm not bragging about it, but it's kind of embarrassing actually at times, but I can't help it. I'm an addict. All right, guys. Well, thanks for checking this out. And like I said, just a great instrument all the way around. The neck profile is amazing on this. Hats off to them. I mean, when you first pick that up, it just feels like home. And everything's really super polished and smooth. Okay, guys, thanks again for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't. I got some more guitars to demo. It never ends. They show up daily sometimes. You never know what I'm going to demo or do. Okay, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you soon. Okie doke. Be good.